The Man Who Refused to Stay Poor, a story that will change how you think about money. Before we begin, listen carefully. If you are someone who wants to change your life, if you are tired of struggling with money, if you want to learn the mindset that separates the successful from the poor, then stay with this story until the end. Because this story may change the way you think about money, discipline, and your future. And if you enjoy stories that teach life lessons, financial wisdom, and hidden biblical principles, make sure you subscribe, because this channel exists to help people grow in wisdom, success, and purpose. Now listen carefully to this story, because somewhere inside it, you might find the answer you have been searching for. The beginning. There once lived a young man named Daniel. Daniel was not lazy, but he was confused about life. Every morning he woke up late, scrolled through his phone, watched videos, and complained about how life was unfair. He used to say things like, "Why are some people rich and others poor? Why do some people succeed while others struggle?" But the truth was something he didn't want to accept. Daniel had no discipline. He wanted money, but he didn't want to change. The turning point. One evening Daniel met an old man sitting quietly in a small park. The old man looked calm, peaceful, and strangely wise. Daniel sat beside him and started complaining about life. "I want to be successful," Daniel said, "but nothing works for me." The old man looked at him and asked one simple question. "What do you do with the first hour of your day?" Daniel laughed. "I check my phone." The old man smiled. Then he said something Daniel would never forget. "The future of your life is hidden in the first hour of your morning." Daniel was confused. The old man continued, "Successful people control their mornings. Poor people let their mornings control them." The hidden principle. Then the old man quoted a powerful truth from Scripture. "The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance." Proverbs 21 verse 5. He looked at Daniel and said, "Success is not luck. Money follows discipline." He continued, "If you cannot control your habits, you cannot control your future." The secret most people ignore. The old man leaned closer and spoke quietly. "Let me tell you why most people remain poor." Daniel listened carefully. The old man raised 3 fingers. 3 reasons. Keycap 1. They waste time. He said, "Time is the most expensive currency in life. People who succeed understand that every hour matters. But many people spend years doing things that do not grow their future." Keycap 2. They chase comfort. The old man said, "Comfort is the silent enemy of greatness. Many people choose easy today instead of better tomorrow. But those who become successful are willing to sacrifice comfort for growth." Keycap 3. They refuse to learn. Then he quoted another scripture. "My people perish for lack of knowledge." Hosea 4 verse 6. He looked directly into Daniel's eyes. Poor people think they know everything. Rich people never stop learning. The challenge. Then the old man gave Daniel a challenge. For the next 90 days, he said, do 3 things. Wake up early. Read something that will improve your mind. And work on a skill that will increase your value. Then he said something powerful. Money does not chase people. Money chases value. The transformation. Daniel took the challenge seriously. The first week was difficult. The second week was uncomfortable. But by the 3rd week, something changed. He began reading books about business. He learned new skills. He stopped wasting time with people who only complained about life. And slowly, his thinking changed. The real secret. One day Daniel returned to the park. But the old man was not there. Instead, Daniel noticed something carved on the bench. A sentence. Just one sentence. It said, "Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might." Ecclesiastes 9 verse 10. Daniel finally understood. Success is not magic. It is discipline, learning, patience, and faith. The lesson. Years later, Daniel became successful. But when people asked him the secret of his success, he always said the same thing. "I stopped waiting for life to change, and I started changing myself." Final message. Remember this. Your future is not determined by luck. It is determined by your habits, your discipline, your mindset, and your willingness to grow. Even the Bible reminds us, "Sayest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings." Proverbs 22 verse 29. Success always finds those who refuse to give up. Before you leave, ask yourself this question. What if the life you want is only one decision away? This story taught you something. Share it with 10 or 15 people in your contact list. Because someone you know might be one lesson away from changing their life forever. And who knows, the person who becomes successful tomorrow might be someone who watched this story because you shared it today.